Now, we've seen Democratic reaction and media reaction to the health care reform passage in the Senate. Now let's go to Republican reaction. They are seeing this a little bit differently than we are. There's a great number of callers on C-SPAN that with very amusing takes on what they view to be the problem with the health care. I can't really quite comprehend what they think is the problem with health care and how it connects to what they're actually saying. But I want to give Bunny a shot to explain it here. She called in on C-SPAN. It's clip number 3. Nothing but fun. Let's watch.
All right, we've got another call from Kansas. This one from Bunny. Parson, Kansas. You're opposed to the bill.
Good morning. Yes, I am, very much. I am so disappointed. I have taken my Christmas tree down. I've taken my Christmas wreath off my house. I've taken all the lights down. This is supposed to be a nation under God, and it isn't. They absolutely have ruined Christmas for all of the senators and representatives that are supposed to be under God. This is God's holiday for the birth of his son.
So you took down your Christmas tree because of the Senate health care bill?
I certainly did, and I would like to see every light in the nation go out, and especially in the White House. This is just ridiculous.
Why are you so opposed to it, Bunny?
Because it's divisive between my son, who is younger, and myself. And in many families, it's that way. Either it's genocide on the seniors with this hospice that's never supposed to be supported by federal or state money. They are a not-for-profit organization that Germany has even kicked out.
Oh my God, Bunny, what are you talking about? What on God's green earth are you talking about? I mean, look at what the Democrats are having a debate on, hey, listen, what should we do with rescission? Should we have an excise tax or a tax on the wealthiest 1%? Should we go with a public option and Medicare buy? We're having these discussions that are worthwhile, interesting discussions. You can fall on either side. They're out in La La Land on the right wing like, I'm taking down a Christmas tree. What? I'm turning off all lights. Why? What happened? There's genocide on the seniors coming, and it's divided my house because, wait, let me get that right. Your son is in favor of the genocide of the older people, and that's why it's been divisive in your house? I don't know. I'd question your son before I did anything else if I was going to go in that direction. No, but look, they got these people actually believing that there's going to be a genocide of senior citizens in this country, and that they need to take down their Christmas tree because we're no longer one nation under God. And why? Because Sarah Palin keeps on tweeting, oh, are the death panels back? And she's got this woman in a panic. Bunny's running around there, like poor little Bunny, like, oh no, take down the ornaments. Cancel Christmas. They're going to kill us. Look, one side of this country has lost its mind. They're not acting on a rational plane. I can't have a conversation with Bunny. I mean, what am I going to tell Bunny about what's in the bill? If I try to talk to her rationally, she's taking down the ornaments, okay? I'm like, Bunny, put down the ornaments. Let's have a rational conversation, but we can't do it. They've lost their minds. And then these are the guys that Obama's trying to reach out to? And he's going to somehow get bipartisan agreement with them? Oh, come on, Obama, come on. You want one more? Let's go to a guy who's got a urologist friend. Clip number 4.
Opposed to the bill that the Senate just passed.
Absolutely. And I'm friends with my urologist, and I go to his seminars and help him out. And he told me that several of his colleagues are going to quit altogether if this thing becomes law.
Why?
And why? They're fed up with the bureaucrats. They're fed up with the government telling people what to do. He had to do some emergency surgery in England while he was over there, and he said the conditions were absolutely horrid. And that's what we're heading for with this government-run health care. And don't tell me that it's not going to be government-run. It will be sooner than later. I'm happy with what I have, and I'm telling you, if this thing is not repealed, then I predict that there's going to be a war over this.
Now they're starting wars. Always immediately go to violence. Okay, if you don't get your way politically, go to violence. First of all, if you get trouble peeing, this is the time to see your urologist, because apparently there's a mass resignation of urologists coming. I did not know that. Okay, so rush, hurry up. And did you notice the two things, like his reactions to things? Like when the guy asked him, oh, why are all the urologists going to go out of business? He's like, why? Okay, all right, just take a deep breath for a second. He's asking a perfectly normal question, right? And then, without even being provoked, he says, don't tell me this isn't going to be a government takeover. Because he doesn't want to listen to you. He doesn't want you to tell him anything. He doesn't want to tell you what's actually in the bill. He just talked to a urologist friend of his. They're all quitting. By the way, I'd love to see that. Okay, show me, after this health care bill passes, how many doctors all of a sudden quit en masse and decide they're not going to make any more money. Right. Maybe O'Reilly will fish up one or two totally questionable stories, and that's about it. Ain't nobody quitting a several $100,000 job that they get per year because they were a little unhappy with maybe one of the provisions in the bill. Totally made up. But when it's made up, do you think that'll change this guy's mind? It won't change his mind. He'll say, don't tell me they didn't quit. They did. Take down the Christmas tree, damn it.